There they are. That's what we're headed up to. Beautiful. Okay, here we are, Death March 2017.
Let's do it.
And this is the group. We got 8 of us, and hopefully we'll return with 8. We will see. All right, it is noon, 12:04, and we're ready to hit the trail. All right, everybody feeling good?
Let's do it.
All right. Gabe, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Onward, this way.
Let's shot of that here.
See that bucket there? Mike, bust on the mountain. Left.
There's a buck going up the hill right there.
Where?
See him right above the trees right there.
Oh yeah. And we're
See if
off.
I do better this year. Oh. I got you in.
Here's our first repair.
So, good thing the Forest Service built this. This would be a wet slog through the marsh here. kind of where we're going.
Well, we had 2 creeks to cross here. It's kind of unstable.
Okay. That thing really wants to roll. How about that?
Drop the tent straight.
Hey, check out my Cabela's backpack. It carries everything for me.
All right. Brought to you by Cabela's.
This camp out is brought to you by the letter C and the number 8.
Well, this is the trail, but it's flooded, as you can see, so we are going to bushwhack it.
It's kind of raining, spitting.
Oh my gosh.
Got that?
I've got 2 miles down.
Gabe, where are you going?
He's continuing.
He's just got legs that want to move. Go, go, go.
Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy?
It's lunch break time, and everybody is still alive.
Halfway.
Halfway. That means you're going to be dead when we get there because we're only halfway there. He said he was halfway.
He's half dead, halfway there. Well, the good thing is he's not all the way dead, only halfway there.
Thanks, Cabela's.
Yes, thank you, Cabela's.
Do they get free promotions?
I've got like...
They gave us free gear.
You're gonna show this video to them.
Beautiful lily pad pond coming up. Look at that.
So we've just gone through a series of fallen trees in the woods here. I just come out of it there. Sometimes we had to go around, sometimes over, and a lot of times under. And it was in a ravine or a gully, probably from a stream that had been washed out. Lots of fun. Got a duck almost on your hands and knees to get through there. Yeah.
Bimbo!
You made it through the gauntlet.
Thanks to Cabela's.
Well, the rest should be coming soon. There's also some ahead of us. We got more to go over here. The Forest Service has not been up here to clear the path, and there's been a ton of fallen trees that have been pretty difficult to find a path around or get under or over. So this has been a lot of uphill. So it's been a pretty brutal trip.
Okay, video log. This is kind of where I was at last year. Just so tired I couldn't go on anymore. Well, that's not the case right now. Probably go on a little further. We've been left behind by the majority of the group. Pretty tired, but what's tiring are, if you saw them, you'll see these trees across the trail. Well, if you can look further down the trail, it's every 25 feet or so there are a bunch of very long trees that have fallen across the trail, and you have to climb across them. So you're already tired going uphill. Now you have to take a pack that's heavy, and it throws your center of gravity off, and you're crawling over these trees at a snail's pace. Then you're tired, and then try to continue up the trail only to see the next obstacle. It's an obstacle course, and it has been all the way. So those boys that are younger probably just bouncing over them.
So this is the trail. It doesn't look fun because it isn't. You gotta go over every single one of those trees in front of me. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Curse you, Aquascon!
This is about 2 miles outside of camp. We stopped to get water. We haven't run into the other people. Amel's run up ahead. We filled up our dirty water bladder, and we used a Sawyer squeeze to fill up all our bottles. They were all dry. We had to ration them until we got here. It's beautiful here. Amlek ran up ahead, but he didn't take his pack, so we don't know how long he's going to be gone. So we're waiting for a wasp that has captured a spider and is taking it away to eat it, or to lay eggs in it, in its burrow, and it's just stunned. I've heard about this on National Geographic. Well, here you go. Live right here in the mountainous areas of Colorado. There you see it. That is a little black wasp carrying a pretty big spider there. Impressive.
It's about 4:45 in the evening, and I'm here on the trail all by myself. So I thought I'd talk to the camera, or to you out there. It's been one rough trip in. I'm kind of in between two groups. We got 3 of the young men up ahead, and then 4 of the others are back behind me on the trail. I just started on the trailhead into Blue Lake, so we've made it this far, and there's only 2 more miles to go. But these last 2 miles are pretty tough, and we're already pretty wore out. So maybe it's good I make this last recording in case nobody finds me. No, I'm just kidding. It's been fun, but it's been tough. One of the toughest things has been along the way, so many fallen trees. We've had to take a lot of time climbing over these trees. But too late to turn back now. I expect Peter and Gabe and Cade, who are up ahead of me, to make it to the lake. But the rest of us, we're still trying to summon the energy to make it up there before it gets too late, and see if we have to make camp on the trail. So I decided I'd kind of wait for these other guys, since I didn't have the energy to keep up with those young boys.
about a little more than a quarter mile away from the lake itself, not necessarily where camp is. My legs are cramping up, but we're real close. Brother Bentley and Hamlick, and we've stayed together this whole time. Mosquitoes are kind of coming out. But my legs were cramping up really bad and barely put one foot in front of the other. So level spots, but we had to climb over a lot of logs.
We're almost gone double the distance from the other one.
And this last portion it's uphill, but there's still a quarter of a mile of it. And I'm taking baby steps because I can't lift my legs. So we're just checking in, letting you know we are close. Very close. There's still daylight. We'll get dinner cooked. Got to get our tents set up in a nice spot. We got 2 tents to set up, so we got to find room for that. We'll check in later. Maybe get some pictures of everyone together.
Here's an update. It's now about 7:30, and I did make it all the way to the lake to camp, and I found these young gentlemen here. Sorry, my throat's dehydrated and not working.
What's up?
Hey.
I'm finally starting to get color back to my toes. Fuck you. Yeah.
And Peter says the Death March lived up to its name. That was a pretty tough hike.
That was more difficult than last year.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
We honestly thought we were lost there for a little while. We were all like, well,
There's no flat land.
if they're not here, we'll find the best spot and hope they find us.
So,
Yeah. So that's good.
But our only problem is the rest of the crew didn't make it up.
Yeah.
Stefan, Breton, Amulek, and who else?
Eric.
Yeah, and Eric. So the 4 of them, we don't think are going to make it tonight. Hopefully they're camping on the trail somewhere and have a water source and are well, and then can meet up with us tomorrow, because we're too tired. We're just exhausted. We can't go rescue them, go get them, and I'm sure they're too tired to make it anyway. So right now we're stuck. So we'll let you know how it turns out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, we have another problem. It's 8 o'clock now, and everybody made it to camp except Eric. We don't know how we lost him, and it's getting too late to go hunting for him. But he does have his backpack and all his stuff to, tent and food, so hopefully he'll make camp wherever he is, and we can go find him in the morning. Also, Brother Amulek and Brother Wilson are down the trail, and the younger boys are going to get him up here. So that's the predicament we're in right now. Give another update later on.
Good morning.
So, Breton, what did you find out about Eric?
Well, he sent a text around 9:36 saying that he couldn't find us, but he had found an old campsite with a fire pit, and that he was going to bed down
At
there.
least we know he's okay.
Yeah, so I didn't have signal down here, so I'm going to go up to the top of the hill and see if that text will get out, telling him to just stay put, we'll come and get him. The concern Brother Bentley brought up, it's true. He doesn't have a filter that we're aware of, so he could be very low on water.
Well, and he doesn't have a stove to cook any food.
Yeah, but if he has his trail mixes and
Yeah,
stuff.
he'll have snacks and stuff, but yeah, we still have to go rescue him.
Yep, so that's first order.
Oh, but it's sure good to know he's okay. I had
Very relieved.
fears that he was hurt or something. Okay, this is our crew. Getting ready to do the rescue?
Yep.
Go find Brother Sanchez and bring him back.
Yeah.
So we have half the crew going to do the rescue. The young, able-bodied, strong men. The rest of us will hold down camp here. Us old men. Bring him back.
Yeah, we'll do. Got it.
We'll check in with you time to time. We may lose communication, but you know if you get up on a ridge, we'll hear you.
Cool. All right. We'll be back sometime soon.
Lead the way, guys.
All right, there they go, off on the Sanchez rescue.
It is now about 10:05. Brother Sanchez, if you heard, was he got separated somehow. He was with them. We were the tag along group. We were very behind everyone else. We were having struggling with the hills and the weight. In communication with a party that we sent out to find Sanchez, and so they've made their way down about maybe 2 miles, almost 2.5 miles down this trail that heads up to where I'm sitting. I'm sitting on top of a ridge that goes up and over and down into the lake area. I got a text transmission from him late last night, about 9:35, telling me that he was concerned that he got disconnected from us. He didn't know how he missed any of us. We don't know how he missed him, other than he might have taken a different trail. So we set up camp. I've texted him back, telling him to stay put. This morning I came up on the ridge and he got my message and I got his, replying back. He was asking more questions on how he got separated, and I was just trying to find out if he was okay and that we were sending people. And I didn't get any more text messages from him. I can only suspect that his phone battery died. We'll see. The guys are out there. We're using some FMRS little transmitters, and I'm up here perched. I can hear them both, and I'm acting as like a relay station, hearing what's going on.
We found him. I repeat, we have found him. Brother Sanchez has been located. Eric, tell us, how do you feel?
I survived the night.
Yeah? How's your water supply?
It's gone.
It's gone. What'd you have for dinner and breakfast?
I had peanut butter crackers for dinner last night.
Did you have breakfast yet?
Not yet.
Well, let's make you some breakfast. We brought a stove down.
Well, I can just eat some dry food too.
Well, we
Brought a stove.
you're gonna want a good meal before we hike back up.
Okay.
These boys brought you some stuff to do.
I'll just have some oatmeal, I guess.
So, Brother Sanchez, were you scared?
I was angry last night,
Yeah?
but then this morning I was just thirsty.
So have these boys given you some water?
Yes, so I'm doing just fine.
I can understand your anger.
Well, it wasn't so bad because I had cell phone reception right here, luckily.
That was crazy. That was crazy good.
Yeah.
He was communicating with Brother Wilson.
Yeah, it's crazy awesome that we have cell phone reception for texting, at least up at the top of the hill where we are too.
That is nice. Yeah, so I was able to text my family and Brother Wilson, and
So Sister Sanchez knows what's going on.
yes, she does.
Oh, how does she feel?
Oh boy. She is fine. But I haven't told her that you guys have found me yet, so
We should probably let her know.
probably should do that.
All right, well, we're glad we have you back.
Thank you for coming to get me.
Not a problem. We would do it anytime.
I've been standing or sitting on the hard rocks on this edge here for over about 2 hours. So I go, I wish I had my chair. I left it behind and brought a hammock. I wish I had my chair. But since I have the hammock, I thought I'd just give it a try. These two little trees were accommodating, and thought I'd make a little chair / hammock setup out of it. But if I were to fall out of this hammock, there's a big drop off over there, but it's flat right underneath me. And Amlex's hammock was back this way. So anyway, I am Echo Base, and I'm monitoring for the progress of our hikers who are about 1.5 miles out, and they're exhausted. They stop to rest, drink, and treat blisters. So it is a rough hike, especially this last half. It's all uphill. So, oh, the fun of it. At least now I can wait in comfort. And here they come. The rescuers have.
Echo Base is Road 2. I have a visual. Over and out.
Echo Base, here's you loud and clear.
Echo Base! Welcome home!
Welcome home, Rogue 1, 2, and 3.
Tell the movie producer to get his camera going.
So these guys left at about 10 this morning to head down the trail. And it is now about 2. It is 1:30. And this is not all of them, but there's our missing camper. Third one from the top there. Being an Eagle Scout, he did just fine. He plopped down, set up camp, and waited. He followed the rules, did good. We're very happy about that.
Pressure. It's getting longer as I get closer. Well, we found him.
Good job, Cade.
Now we're about to lose Rogue 1.
You were Rogue 2,
I was Rogue 2.
and Peter stayed with you.
He's Silent 1.
He was the silent one. That's okay. Too many people would be too much, but you guys split up, it sounded like, a few times.
Just a little bit. Yeah. He usually stayed with me though. It was awesome though, because I got to do the line.
The line?
We found them.
Yes!
I repeat, we found them. This is Rogue 2. Oh man, that made my day.
That was awesome. I was so happy when I heard it. He's back with us, and he's alive.
Did that come out of my pocket?
All your scouting training has paid off.
Yeah, put to the test.
No water, doesn't know where he's at. Everybody's left him. He
Yep.
just hunkered down and waited to be found, and that was what works.
Well, if we hadn't known that, like you guys pointed out the halfway point, things like that, I would have just kept going down that trail.
He would have been at Twin Lakes, just over that peak, right there on the other side.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good now. Saved by the boys.
How was it spending a night on your own?
Oh, it was
Just don't fall.
pretty warm.
Was it?
Yeah, that's
You
a nice
stayed
sleeping
warm?
bag.
Oh, good. I'm glad you were warm. We were worried about you.
Yeah, it was good. There's a little rock ring, campfire circle, just 50 yards off from the trailhead.
So you just missed the Blue Lake Trailhead? Was that it?
I guess I passed by and kept going across 2 more streams past that point. And then we waited for like an hour or so for Brother Betley's group, and they never came, so I went back to find them. And I made it back to that little campsite right as the sun went down. So I put up my tent in the moonlight. Luckily it was a pretty bright moon.
Man, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary though, to be lost
Yeah, well,
all alone in the woods.
the big problem was just no water. Like, I was
Yeah.
thinking, man, I could walk back to the cars, I guess, but I don't have any water to make that trip.
Yeah.
So I just
You made it. Good job.
stuck around.
You didn't resort to just drinking out of the streams, huh?
Nope. I choose a comfortable week here.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you made it back safe.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did good.
Thanks to the boys.
I quit.
Yeah.
Brother Bentley.
Can't hear you.
Have you-
on the other side.
You're pretty tired, I'll bet.
I
Stood
quit.
here the whole time,
Thank you.
so I could relay. I'd run down the road and come up.
Yeah, I bet
Brother Bentley came down to apply first aid if any was needed. So he
Yes.
did his duty there.
And I applied first aid to myself.
Now he's under rest.
Good thing you knew how.
Time for a break.
I'll tell you guys this though, that this is the hardest of all the death marches. If you can do this one, you can do anything else. It's easier. This was the hardest.
I quit.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Next is gonna be easy.
Optimistic energy. Rogue One requesting air support.
Oh,
Too bad we don't have those them helicopters no more.
yeah. I had these terrible thoughts of having to go back and tell your wife that we lost you.
He already told her.
Yeah, luckily that little campsite has cell reception. So I was able to get in contact with Brother Wilson through texting and my wife.
His mommy.
Oh no, you told your wife? Oh, that probably worried
I
her.
was kind of keeping that a secret.
She was more worried about Andrew being able to crawl out of his crib. So I was getting low down on that.
Oh, well actually that's good. I'm glad she didn't panic about you.
And you get reception
man.
up here at the top of this ridge. Is that where you're getting reception to send out sex?
Oh, yeah, right here's really good. Sometimes
can
walking
call this
around, one will slip through, but right here is really good.
This is
Holding your
communication.
phone.
Well, I'm lucky you caught my text then.
I
For
must
sure.
have caught it while I was walking over here putting up the bear bag. And then I got in and then I saw a text from you. I'm like, whoa, but I was undressed and too tired to get out of my bed. And I told whoever was still awake, which
Me and
was
Gabe for sure.
I heard it. You woke me up when you said it.
I didn't hear.
Yeah.
saying that I just got confirmation he's okay, he's bedded down.
Because I don't ever have a solid night's sleep while I'm camping.
We were like all
Sent you a
we
text,
were
but I was too low to get it out. Until
we
I
were
was-
I was halfway worried
There
that we were gonna go.
There were
out
many
and not
prayers
know.
offered in your behalf.
Yes.
yeah, there were. But we were like death warmed over. We couldn't go back for you.
Yeah.
We're all we're just like hope we can put up a
And that's
tent
actually the
here
first
and go back.
rule of wilderness first aid and survival is you gotta take care of yourself first. And so
Well, and you did the right thing too. Was you just stopped and bedded down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to keep trying to go, and you just end up getting more lost and more a badder situation.
And walking down those trails in the dark, it's not a good plan.
that's
No.
not a safe thing either.
Well, you now hold the single distinction of being the only person to ever get lost on a death march.
Nice.
That wasn't hard travel. Though Brother Wilson did come close, but he didn't
that
get
one
lost.
time, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, am I on the right trail?
I'm loving this cloud cover right now. Though.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking I was
I'm
going
heading
the
back
wrong
to
way.
base.
Good
All
air
right.
conditioning.
Oh, he's good size. But you'll see these banks are all super steep. I mean, even this bank, I'll show you. I'm trying to find a spot I can soak my legs in because I got some heat rash. But it's all straight up, 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 up. A lot of work moving around on this camp area. Everything's up or down. Sideways tears you up too. But it is gorgeous. snow. There are what appears, that looks like a cave slash waterfall just by its coloration over there. And then there's two other waterfalls, one coming off of that glacier. And I'm around the bend here, you can't see it, but off around the bend's another waterfall that comes from Peggy Lake, which is like a little shelf up there. And there's a lake up there and trees, and it gets covered in snow. Glacier, basically. This is where I've been cooling my feet. And then a bunch of fish are coming. Here's one. Oh, see the big one right there? And there was a little one over here, but the wind's now rippling the water.
Go ahead. All right. Cade, do you think that's really going to get that down?
I think that's going to achieve you getting higher.
Hold on to it.
Oh, hold on to it at the same time.
That's a bad idea.
Well, I would be.
I don't think this is gonna work.
That wouldn't have broken.
So much for being Spider-Man.
You know what? If you could hack that out of the way.
All right.
Careful where you're swinging that head.
Nice job. All right, we're just trying to get this tree branch, this tree trunk down so we can have a log to sit on.
What?
Peter's ready to help out. Look, Peter's.
It's cracking. Oh,
Oh, here we go. And it's down. All right, take it over to the campfire.
wait, we're burning it? I thought we were
No, we're gonna use it to sit on.
not bad.
Tell me about these things you got on the fire here.
We got some nice fish, trout, freshly caught, high mountain lake trout. It's gonna add protein to our diet so we can go up that big mountain.
I was thinking about the fish, not the mountain.
That's why you're eating.
You will do well to know, Mom. I got 2.
Now, tell Dad what you caught, how many you actually caught.
I got 2.
Why are you taking the video?
Spiders. And I want to see those juicy fish.
Yeah, let's see what we got here in these.
Juicy,
What do you got in the
fish.
foil here?
Mine are double wrapped, so it might take a minute.
Oh, yep, see?
Yours might be done sooner.
Smells like fish.
You brought a lot more too. It's true.
I can't believe the ultralighter brought extra weight.
For fish?
I'm the ultralist of the
Oh, it's gone.
ultralights. Oh, yeah.
I had one of those,
We're cooking
and my kids broke it in half.
What?
You wanna know? It's like
That
broken
spoon.
down. This stick.
It wasn't me. I promise that.
Brandon calls it a spife.
Spice the spoon knife.
Ooh, I can see.
Yeah, he didn't have a fork.
So what kind of trout are these? Brown?
Here you go, Cade.
They're brook trout.
No, they're not brook. Definitely not brook.
I didn't think
a
they
lake
were.
trout.
Yeah, they could be rainbow. Yeah,
Not
they
rainbow.
weren't cutthroat.
Yeah, they don't have the color that rainbows do.
They're not rainbow.
They have the spotting.
Lake they could be brown trout.
I have a
but
good
I'm
idea.
Not sure.
How about blue lake trout?
Your dad will be so disappointed that you don't know that.
Nah, just
taking the
the
skin off of it.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
bones. Yep.
That's good.
You can use those
Anybody
bones
want
for
another fish?
toothpicks.
Now just put hot
I
sauce.
thought you were gonna eat too.
I was gonna, but I don't know if I'm gonna
Okay,
be
so
able
this
to.
is one for somebody to eat,
I'm afraid of.
or 2 people to eat, whatever you want.
Yours looks good.
Gabe's fish.
You put the seasoning on there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got that seasoning on it.
I would want some of Gabe's. Oh, where'd my tail go?
I did that with season.
You burned the tail off.
Tail is gone.
My tail's
De-skinned
gone.
itself, sticking to the tin
Same.
foil.
They are just a little overdone.
Oh man, that looks good on the
Overdone
inside.
than underdone.
Oh,
Yeah, Gabe didn't bring
they don't come
anything.
off those things.
Huh?
You didn't bring anything you needed.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I brought a spoon. That's it.
I brought it.
In the, I
So,
got a
does
pot.
anybody want a fish?
Here, a fish.
Well, I'll try
La
tasting.
troute. You have to taste mine. You already said you would.
I would
say-
taste yours and you check
So how on
what's
earth are you
it.
supposed to take the spine out? You pull it.
You grab it up by the head.
Which
Well, where the
side
head
is
would
the
be.
head?
You lost
Well,
your
there's
tail.
a tail and there's a head.
He lost his tail.
The tail's not there
Oh,
anymore.
wow.
The one that doesn't have a charcoal implant.
Man, this one's got so
Well,
much
it's coming
meat.
right out. Just set that meat to the side,
Yeah, push the
away
meat
from
over.
the bones. Yeah, there you go. Just set it right there. Good.
Ooh, that would be so tasty.
And just peel it
I'll
off
have to
and
use
just
my
keep
fish.
putting it on. It's got like a turkey.
Oh, this is just perfect.
Just
It's
as a
not
kid,
over-
I
You just pull it out, yeah?
love fish so
You just
much.
pull it out.
That was
Look.
the only
And I
time I
couldn't
got
get
fish this summer,
bones
so.
and it'd stick me. I was like, oh.
I don't want choke on fish bones.
So I kind of developed this thing. I could only eat boneless fish. So sushi and sashimi was great. There were no bones.
You just have to eat
think
fish
you grabbed
slow
up at
and feel for the bones and take them out. Take them out of your mouth. It's just part of eating a fish. You don't want to swallow it though.
Why do fish
No.
have such a
Complicated.
Can't chew them up and swallow them?
Not really.
Fish bones stick in your throat.
And you choke, and not even the Heimlich maneuver will save you.
Interesting.
So we're,
interesting.
you make it sound like we're
The more you
defying
know.
death fighting these.
That's no good. See that? It was right in front of your face. Oh, I tried.
Yummy, yummy, yummy fish.
Oh, this is
Okay, so what are we doing here?
We're making a
Coloring the
different
fire.
fire.
Picking a different type.
We're getting a funny fire.
Funny fire.
No, flute powder. We're using flute powder.
Fire.
We're using flute powder. It's fun.
Okay.
I am the great and powerful Oz.
So what should we expect?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not open fire.
We're expecting to go to Diagon Alley.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, we're adding the
Make
powder.
sure you say Diagon Alley.
No, you can
Speak
say that.
loud and very clearly. Woo! We should have done it. He's got one more we can do like later this week. There's some on that log though, so once it gets to that log, it's gonna go.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Well, it's a little hot for that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Got it.
That was close.
I'm
Not
not
that
tall
one.
enough.
No, not that one,
Not
bro.
that one, the other one. Just push it up.
Push
So
it up.
Push. So there we go. There we go. That's what I need.
So here it is, Wednesday morning, day 3. We're sitting around, just had breakfast. And so we are hoping today to get out from our camp. And some of us are going to take a hike up to the top of that outlet that comes jetting out of the mountain. Right up to there. 'Cause it's pretty amazing. It just juts out of that mountain. Okay, we are ready to hit the trail. And we're going to go up to a small hike on the side of this mountain. Take a look at this stream coming out the side of the mountain. Alright,
Rope 2 is ready to depart.
ready to depart. Absolutely. I'm in the group that's going. See you up there. So here we are traversing along the side of the lake. And there's no trails and it's steep. A lot of fun though. Been rolling some good rocks down to the lake. Have a few others behind me here. There's Eric.
We're almost there.
Yeah. There's the amulet coming up.
Ooh, did you guys see
Beautiful.
this boulder field up here?
There's all these trees in the way. No way to get them out of there. Are you both fishing?
How you doing, Amulek?
Peter has a rod right now.
Nothing?
He's coming across the boulder field here.
Is that the best fishing spot that you guys have found?
I don't know, we had a pretty dang good spot when we were deep.
We had a really good spot. Yeah, that rock spot has lots of small fish, but doesn't really have big ones.
Come on.
Oh, didn't make it to lake. Go.
That was a failure on the rock throw.
Hey. Need a little bit more.
It's a high tanky lake.
You plan on going?
No, not today.
What about tomorrow?
Maybe we go as a group. Maybe.
We're at the top of the stream, the outlet. There's Cade, and Gabe, and Eric. Yoo-hoo! We made it.
Looking for amulets still.
There's Amulek. Almost here. But this is amazing. That water is so cold.
Thanks, Cabela's.
Alright, there's Amulek. He's here with us now. So we're all here.
Whatever you got in there, we'll dump it out.
I'm across the valley, almost parallel with them, not quite. They're a little higher than I am. I'm sitting on the top of our ridge that you come over and goes down to our campsite and down to the lake, and then that's the other side of the lake, and you would go up the other side, which is intense. But they made it, and they did good time on it. See a little orange shirt. That is Gabe. Helps not easy to find them, but that water comes right out of the mountain right there. There's some glaciers up above that soak in and come out right there. Pretty cool.
Peter, what you got going on here? Fishing, huh? Catching anything?
This is Road 2. I have deployed the solar shield.
10-4.
Can you see it? Over.
That's an affirmative.
This is Record Base. I can see it very visibly from here.
That's the solar shield that's up the top of that, where that river goes up the top there. It's not very hard, it's not very easy to see on this camera, but we can see it there.
Skipping rocks.
There's another couple feet under this rock.
You're going to want to dive off that way.
Who's going first?
Woohoo! Do a death check.
I told you it was deep enough. Oh man alive!
Is it cold?
No, it's not cold at all. Woo!
Don't, just do a...
Ah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward.
You're on the wrong side of the rock, bro. You can't see ya. Told you I wasn't bad at that.
I'm not sure on it.
Gabe, you said if I did it, you're going in. That was horrible. Whoa. Whoa. Holy smokes. I think it's colder than the second time.
I'm not sure white shorts is the best thing to jump in. Especially and underneath. Who's got towel? No, it's not a good idea, Kate. You can see straight through these.
That's no fun. You got it.
That's not as bad as that. It's cold.
Man, let's see how it's done, man. Oh boy.
It's not that bad, Dad.
Oh, jump in the second time. It's worse. I'm telling you.
I'm going.
Oh, go then.
I'm not diving again, but
Yep.
because I got.
Make sure you dive out that way so you don't hit that rock down there.
Oh, there's a fishy.
There is.
Out there. Oh, jumped. Why am I scared all of a sudden?
Oh, I did it twice.
You can't, you're thinking about it. You can't think about it.
I know, I get it. But I'm scared.
Dad, I'm gonna push you in. You'll go down and then you're like,
Woo! Okay. Cold? Just a little. Just a little bit. Woo! You know. Scary part is you don't I hit the bottom.
yeah.
Holy crap. That's because you gotta go farther out there, bro. Holy crap, that was deep. Ready for this? There's no bottom. There is too. I hit it.
Peter just jumped right off the edge, so
You only
yeah.
go just a little bit. You just gotta go a little farther. And he's the closer. You ready? I hit the bottom with my head was like way under. Whoa! Woo!
Anyone else going twice?
Or are we all done after two? Go again, Peter.
Cade went 3.
Go 3, Peter.
Holy.
Don't go too many times, though. I want to have grandchildren.
Hey, remember this is a family video.
Lower there. Are these like squeaky types?
They're like chamois.
So they can bring out the dragon?
Oh.
Can I feel my chest?
Yeah, I know, right? I made the mistake of going like this, so my chest is all sorts of dirt and crap. Might as well just.
You're crazy.
Do a cannonball.
I don't know.
You can do double cannonballs.
No, not my shoulders.
Want it? Do it. 1, 3. Oh, I mean. 2, 3. Man, a snake! That one sucked! Oh, man, I sank on that one like a rock. I just went down. My thing is, I'm so heavy, I kept going down. I'm like, am I ever coming up?
As soon as I get in there, I start treading.
Oh, I do too, but still.
I was treading before I even got in there.
Like, I can't go up. It's taking me out. The cold is pulling me in.
Remember, there's all those fish out there. The relatives might want to get revenge on you guys. They'll pull you under.
Don't wear your shoes or your socks after that. Quickly pair and wear something else.
I gotta wear something up the hill.
Put pine bows on your feet. That will smell a lot better.
As you can see, Gabe did not like the smell of my feet.
No, I'm gonna take my pot into our tent and burn some of those just so it smells better.
Just so it smells better. We were joking.
You need some potpourri in the tent? Is that what you need?
Yeah.
These shorts are almost as wide as me.
They started off way more wide than him, and now they're almost as wide as him.
I got wider as I got up.
But your shoulder is about as red as your hair.
Yeah, I got that thing with the ears now. It hurts
So is
more.
my arms. I can't hear very well.
Oh, I can hear it. Just hurts.
Here we are. We had 2 angles of filming of this activity. Everybody down there. I was up here filming. Very cool. Someday I'll get in. It just seems too cold.
I might just
It's only like what, 50 cents?
What's the time limit? How much time do you have to get down the hill to get to us?
10 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Dude, you gotta be hauling.
You got at least 20 seconds?
Is there anything longer than that?
Oh, he's coming.
I got wet
Gabe, be careful. That is a big drop either way.
Just jump!
Branch. Don't do that.
You know, I almost did.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Gabe, where's your little voice that tells you to stop? I don't think you have one or ever had one.
I guess, hey, Brother Bentley, I guess we know what he'd do in the scenario where you say keep on driving off a cliff.
Oh man.
Okay,
That wasn't horrible.
It wasn't.
that wasn't horrible. What a ringing endorsement. Come to Death March. That wasn't horrible.
It really could have been worse.
It really could have been worse.
It's a lifetime experience.
Except Gabe a couple times. Oh, I need to go. Put some
Got my smelly socks.
Oh,
You should have washed him in the lake.
That got it. Hey guys! I found a way to get him out of bed.
Stick your smelly socks in his face.
Yep. That'll work. That's what was happening for a morning.
no, I guess they've been.
You slept in this morning.
Slept in till like 8:30.
9:30.
Way out there. Ooh, big fish just jumped. But anyway, this is where the boys were jumping from, on top of this rock. It gets kind of shallow here. We're about, we got 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, and then it drops off, hitting about almost 10 feet right at the edge of the rock, and then further. People didn't touch bottom if they jumped out. You can see here this boulder has a big outcrop and it goes down another 5 or so feet down under the water. Really beautiful up here. Here's a little wading area. Very rocky, no sand. And as you look at this beach, look, there's no real beach. It's just straight down into the water, which made coming down to kind of soak your feet in the water really hard to do.
Here we have Cade and Gabe's tent and my tent. Here we have a little blister first aid going on. And then down over here at the far end we have Eric's tent. And then we have Breton's tent. And then we have Amulek's tent. And then we have Stefan and Peter's tent. And then right up over here in the upper area we have our campfire and our logs that we've done a lot of work on to get a nice sitting area. Kind of the social area.
You started hacking at it.
As you can see, the teenagers are socializing. And Eric. And the lake's right down there.
So this morning we woke up after a good thunderstorm had rolled through. And yes, I created this fire with wet firewood. Our pile of firewood here was completely soaked. You can see over here, our secondary pile of firewood was soaked. So what we've started doing is we've gone to the trees, and all these trees here that have dead branches, we're cutting down. You see Breton over here cutting down branches from the low-hanging branches that aren't touching the ground, and those are dry, and that's what we're using to create the fire. But yes, I, the Eagle Scout, created fire from wet wood.
Well, it's Thursday morning, and last night we had quite the rain. Soaked pretty much everything, and some of the people learned that if they don't have their stuff protected under something to keep it dry, they're going to end up with wet shoes, wet packs, and unfortunately that happened to some of the people. But luckily our tents didn't leak, I don't think. Initial reports are they stayed pretty dry. But here we have people working on drying wet shoes.
Really good thing.
This is my good turn for the day.
Whose shoes are you drying there?
Gabe's.
Gabe's.
Another one of those birds.
Mine.
Those are yours. It's kind of hard to hike.
I've been melted twice.
Fire singed. Kissed by the flames.
I've been kissed by a flame on the camp.
And we have Breton up there working on some firewood. He's sawing away in there.
On their way, they're gonna make the Peggy Lake hike. Emlich and I will stay behind, tin camp, and do some little minor hiking around here and stay in contact with them if they need anything.
Alright, here we go on our day hike. Yeah, I follow Gabe, or Cade.
Follow Cade?
Yeah.
He doesn't know where he's going.
And we are ticking off on our day hike Thursday. And we have some long faces. That's because they're wondering if we will survive this trip. It's going to be brutal. Going up over the top of the mountain.
This is the after death march.
This is the death upon death march.
Famous last words.
Here we go.
Yeah, sit down.
How you doing, Rogue One?
Quite the climb there.
Need oxygen.
This looks easy.
Okay.
That was easier.
So here we are having a rest stop. We have climbed up this mountain. We're headed to Peggy Lake. We're going a different route than we thought. Kind of turned around and a little longer way, but we think it's more passable, more safe. So We're pretty high. We're just tuckered. There's not much oxygen up here. Taking a quick rest before we go on. But we were just talking about we are standing where no man has been before. Maybe it's because no man's crazy enough to do this. But it's cool, isn't it, Amulek?
Huh. Yeah, it's fun. Get going though.
This is worth it.
Couldn't ask for more. Made it this far.
All right.
No shallow graves today.
I'm on top of the world. Here I am. This is Blue Lake behind me. I've climbed up this high with the rest of the group. There's valley looking out over Walden. Top of the world. Okay, maybe not. There's more to go behind me, but I'm pretty high up and I feel on top of the world. It's a wonderful feeling to be up this high.
Well, we are still working our way up this mountain. We've had to stop and take a rest. We've got one person with a little bit altitude sickness, and we got one with a blister starting. So we're getting those things taken care of, hopefully, and then be able to get back on our way. Okay, so new decision. We have half the party headed back down the hill. And then we have the other half coming up the hill, trying to make it to Piggy Lake.
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna make it.
We'll see you guys sometime after dark.
It won't take
better be
that
before
long. It's
by
gonna
dinner
rain,
time.
though. Look at that cloud.
Ooh.
Taking me off today.
Okay, this is the highest that Amulek, myself, Brother Bentley, and Peter made it. But we've got 4 brave ones going on. But we are sitting almost at 11,000 feet. And they're gonna go on up this ridge. See that snow up there? They're gonna go over that crest, and then it'll go gently down into the valley with a Peggy Lake up there, which was the goal. So there's still quite a ways to go, a lot of altitude to climb. We're gonna stay right here and make some phone calls and take pictures, and I'm gonna do some ham radio broadcast to see if I can connect with anyone. So this is the view we have. It's incredible. Here's Amulek's trying to crawl over this log. There's the lake we're camped by, but it's much further down. There are 2 waterfalls. There's one you can't see because of the bush right behind us.
Another radio with us.
Do you want to take 2? And there's one feeding off that glacier that rolls down into the water, and you can see where it enters.
I think we'll be okay.
Just under another. As long as you stick together. So that's where it.
To repeat, you want just one radio? Over?
Yeah, our campsite's on the other side of that rock feature. See the valley over there? That is way out there. These foothills in here. The mountain range in the far distance will include the Roosevelt National Forest area. If you continue through that, you'll reach Fort Collins, Boulder, and everything. But scanning this way might even go into parts of Wyoming over there. So our car's somewhere down there, but in this tree, the trees you see down right in front of you, but you know, before the little mini foothills there's a trail that passes through there that we hiked through. It was 12 miles to get to our campsite, and it followed right along this area and up into this lake area here.
So there's Blue Lake down there. Here's that bowl where we went, and then slid down that snow right over there, then hiked up and over that edge. And right now we're just off to the right.
Like getting a paraglider and jumping off that cliff. Where the bat cave is.
This is just a short video of some of us hiking back to camp, but it's still treacherous and scenic, but now we're going pretty level. We have to navigate to get up onto the right ridge, or else we'll have to do extra climbing. Here we are, there's the ridge. Our campsite should be right on the other side, but we just came down, if you can see them. We were a little higher than where those rock peaks you see. We were higher than that. We just came down from there. Now, we're going up here. Camp's right over here, this ridge. Right up there in the middle of your screen are 4 of our campers that went up to Peggy Lake. They have an umbrella that is shiny on one side, and they're going to kind of signal at us. We can see them walking around here with the naked eye silhouette. So we're doing some radio chatter. This is as zoomed in as I can go on my Samsung Note 4. It has a very good camera, but no optical zoom, or else this would really be awesome.
I have a visual of your signal mirror. Over. You have it? Every once in a while. Sometimes we lose it. 10-4.
Alright, so we tested a signal mirror down here up to there.
We can actually see it on the water as well. Copy.
Yeah, so we're using those emergency signal mirrors that they say to use to spot aircraft, and they're using a signal mirror to see if they can see it up there, and it's working. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we got a ways.
Tell them I got them in my camera.
I will attempt to signal with my signal mirror. Over.
Tell them I see them sitting
Copy
there.
that.
Brother Wilson.
Brother Spate can see you with his camera. Over.
Copy.
We had some experience up there. We may have had some people on our line. We are about 100 feet to 200 feet away. It's like that is.
So we were so exhausted on this trip up to Peggy Lake that we came out much higher in elevation than Peggy Lake. We came kind of halfway down. There's the lake right there. But we got a late start in the day and starting to get a little cold with some thunderstorms coming over. And if we were to hike down there to Peggy Lake, we'd have a lot more hiking to do to come up. So we've kind of decided we got this close, we saw everything. We're going to go ahead and eat lunch. We're in a little place here that's giving us some break from the weather. Eat a little lunch and then we're going to head on back. But we have seen some tremendous views from this elevation. It's pretty awesome.
We've seen the other side and we conquered.
Hurrah!
And now we can go home. All right.
Now we go home.
Almost. Give me a minute.
Oh, my back. It's killing me.
It's coming.
They do. And we're headed way down that mountain into that valley. There's this nice animal trail here that's nice and convenient here for a little while on the mountainside. But nothing the rest of the way down.
Okay, Peter has decided he wants to beat Cade's record of 5 dives. Here he goes. Number 1. He's going for attempt number 2. Actually, I see them. Echo base. I see Rogue 2 on the ridge. That's an affirmative. We're down on the fishing rock. I see you on the ridge. I repeat, I see you on the ridge. This is dive number 3. Surface dive off of the rock. Here we go.
That wasn't so bad.
We had to. Here comes another gust of wind.
Whoa!
That's gonna freeze Peter for a while. Okay. Here goes dive number 4. These dives have gotten more and more conservative.
What?
I said these dives have gotten more and more conservative over time. Here's number 5 to tie the record.
5.
Dive number 5.
I belly flop.
A belly flop. Cade never did do a belly flop. And your head did go all the way under, so we'll count it.
I didn't mean to.
Hold on a second, Peter. I want to focus in on that cloud. That cloud has a donut in it. All right, Peter is ready for number 6. It's got to be good.
What should I do?
Maybe another cannonball.
The last one?
For the last one, why not a cannonball? Woo! There's number 6. Peter filling the water for our campsite. This is sacrifice. This is what we do on the death march. This is how it goes, ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2. Not quite full. Pretty good. Alright. I didn't make it up.
Peter was under. The filter did not go under, but it's getting water now. And that's the good water because he went further out. Oh, that thing is full. All right.
Time. I'm boiling water right now on my little stove. It's getting there. It's almost there. We have people waiting around for hot water. Lots of people waiting for hot water. We have another stove over there going. Yeah.
Whose is that?
What?
The fettuccine here?
Yeah, well, it's Cade gave it to me.
I said a window is something that you open. When it's raining, it's wet. When there's a raining wet and the window is open, whatever that thing that the window is open for will get wet because the rain is going inside. So therefore, I don't want our tent wet inside.
Did you see all your stuff on the ground you uncovered?
And your response to that, Gabe?
I was taking a video through the window.
Did it come out good?
Decent.
Okay.
Decent.
Okay.
Hello. So, we're just sitting on here in the rain, eating our food.
I really wish it would stop raining because I like this hot.
It's very good.
It started hailing, so they took refuge in the tree.
I found some pine needles in my food though. I wasn't ready for that.
How's the food, guys?
Pretty good. I'm done.
All right, and it stopped raining, so we're all coming out of shelter. Now we can finish our dinner.
Yeah, first.
Brought the fire back to life.
And I had fun yelling at Gabe.
I got to yell. I had him right next to you.
What was Gabe doing?
He was opening a window in a rainstorm. Just like, come on, kid. It's like common sense right shit.
It's just funny to hear you guys talk about this rain and things getting wet thing back and forth.
What? What's a millimeter? There's a millimeter of water inside our tent? What are you talking about?
No. Never mind. This conversation is over.
You're losing.
I was sitting under it.
As you can see, I seem to be on a sugar high of some sort because I seem to be just like going nuts. It's awesome.
You carved up on those noodles.
Notice how much dirt the rain throws away.
Why is it all the same color? Shouldn't be. It's pretty sweet.
Either way.
Yeah.
I feel like this way lasts a lot longer.
It's spring.
Look at it. Now it's going.
I'm recording, you recording.
It's not gonna help that.
I'm just, documenting that people are documenting things. Well, look at that. It looks a lot better.
Yeah.
The video's camera's not picking it up.
It's not as clear.
It's a better picture, I promise you, than what you're actually seeing. Maybe Mike's camera will get a better.
Yeah, I would do slow-mo with fire.
You could see the slow-mo video though, Mike. Was it cold this morning, Gabe?
Pretty decently. Pretty decently cold.
And you didn't bring a jacket, did you?
He didn't notice it the other mornings because he was still asleep at this time.
And
Yeah.
Brother Spate said, hey, I've got this extra jacket that I'm not using right now because I've been up and moving and I'm by the campfire. So Gabe is using Brother Spate's jacket. What a good guy Brother Spate is. Here we come upon the experienced backpacker making a souvenir of his trip. Tell us, experienced backpacker, what exactly are you doing?
Oh, just whittling on nature. Making a little pencil and pen holder. Whittle the ear in here, put holes in here for your pens and pencils, and sits on your desk. Remembrance of the Great Death March 2017.
And you're not worried about the extra weight that'll cause in your pack on the way back?
Yeah, compensated by getting all the food out of the pack.
I see. And here we see the unexperienced backpackers and their stuff. And there's evidence of the sunburned teenager. They're very rare in this part of the woods. They only come up once a year, maybe.
Got a fish. You can see the fish in the water there. That was a good size one, from what I can tell. Doing catch and release right now. Barbless hooks. He's letting it go. There it goes. Oh, I see it. Yeah. The technique looks good though. You're getting it to go straight. We've got hail! Now they're just big drops again, but they were hail a second ago. There's some. Oh, there's the hail. I'm under a space blanket that we draped over the laundry, and it's a double line, so you step between them. You got a nice shelter here, worked out.
You get a 5 you win.
That's true.
Oh, we like that.
Yeah! Two! 48! And one behind him.
49.
Oh! Oh, the humanity!
Who got the least on that one?
I got
Go
1 point.
first.
I got one. I'm right behind Brother Sanchez.
121.
How many points did you get that time?
I got 6.
So you go. I got 2.
But Sanchez got one. You're right here.
I'm second? Oh man, that means Bretton knows what he has to get to beat me.
Not that I can control it. I gotta just get one.
You gotta get one?
Well, no, he has to top my score.
You guys get nothing at all.
10:31.
Alright, that's 10. Alright, 15.
You've been getting along.
48 plus 15. 70. Well, don't knock me out. No, you knocked me out. You knocked me onto the 10.
You did. Well, you were.
No, that's not me. I'm up here. I'm up here.
5.
No, I'm still at 15.
Up there. That was Sanchez's.
Just get double 10.
So, yeah, you need double 10.
Well, I need a 15 just to stay ahead of Brother Bentley.
No, because you're 1 point. You
And
need,
then I'd win.
yeah, if he gets 15, he wins.
A 10 wouldn't secure that for me.
Oh!
Need a 5.
Needing a 5.
At least a 5. No guarantees here, folks.
Okay, you in?
Alright, new game. New game. This is gonna.
You need 2 rocks.
Doesn't
matter how big they are.
Yeah, well, you want them small.
They have to fit in the palm of your hand.
Because this is going to be ridiculous.
They have to fit in...
Yeah, I got a rock.
They have to be able to fit in your pocket.
Oh,
I just heard a voice in my head that said, "Use the
2.
Snake eyes."
He did cut his foot, and he cut his hand. He was messing around with the hatchet too much. What have you got there, Peter?
A rock.
A rock? What kind of a rock?
A really warm rock.
Feels really good.
Why do you need to be warm? Is it cold or something?
The wind's blowing like a lot.
I don't know if we can even hear you because it's so windy. It's a warm rock though, right?
Yep.
That's where he warms it up right there. Puts it up by the fire.
So he's trading out this rock with this rock here, keeping it warm.
all right. It's Saturday morning,
Technically, I didn't witness it.
and we are ready to hit the trail.
It's on video.
What time is it?
It is
Got 5 minutes.
8:54.
Oh man, we made our goal hitting the trail by 9. Are you guys sad to leave?
Not really. I got Burns on the way, so I'm good.
I want to get home so bad.
Hey, we're supposed to be saying, man, this was a fantastic trip.
I want to just go on an eating spree. I want to go home so bad. McDonald's.
Oh, everybody wants to get home. Okay,
Learning experience. Yeah.
a good experience.
It's beautiful here, but it's hard to be happy standing here in the wind.
Yeah.
We want to just get moving, get home.
Last night or yesterday, the wind started blowing, and we're ready to get out of this. But we've had fun. Goodbye to the mountains and lakes.
I don't want to see you until next year. Remember, stay together.
Are we further? If there are all the rocks you wanted to do, you're still going down the mountain.
My boots held up. I got a little wet, but not a lot.
Another successful crossing.
Yes.
All right.
I lost. I only got like the flesh and I sucked.
There's a pond that Brother Wilson told me was Blue Lake. And when I heard it wasn't Blue Lake, I cried. It was just really depressing.
I think I would cry if I found out that was Blue Lake. We came out all the way out here for nothing.
We haven't gotten to the part that hasn't been cleared by the forest area yet, where there's all the trees that are blocking the path. That's coming up. That will be the last 9 miles worth. We're on our way back, so this is so nice. It's mostly downhill. People are going at a pretty fast pace. You know, a little backstory, a lot of the gear that people are using for this, our troop asked or signed up for a grant from Cabela's. Our troop didn't have any backpacks or tents, and so we asked for a grant, and they gave us 6 backpacks and 4 tents, a whole bunch of mess kits, emergency blankets, silverware kits, first aid kit, about $1,500 worth of items. 4 of those backpacks, because of their size, 65 liter and 85 liter, for 2 of each of those were used on this trek. The 45s were too small. I use those for the 11-year-old scouts because they're still quite small and these big packs won't fit them. Everyone had tents, or else we would have had the tents out with us. But they were 3-man, really deluxe backpacker tents. They are rather large, but they're good for 2 people, particularly scrawny young men. The 3 packs directly in front of you are all Cabela's.
All right, we just got down to the trail from Blue Lake. We're on the Javelina Trail now. Did it in 1 hour. Way to go, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Only 10 miles to go.
Now we're gonna 4-wheel it.
It was just down the trail there a little ways where Brother Sanchez camped out overnight.
Heading to the fallen forest. Fallen forest.
No, we've been in.
This is where it gets bad though. I thought that was stable. It's not stable.
Just a little bit lower for your sleeping bag. Clear, you're clear.
Don't come up just yet. You got to come more toward me.
When you lean back, you go back under it.
Keep coming. If you come up, you're okay now. Oh, but don't lean back.
As long as you don't lean back.
Boys! Kills my niche doing it.
someone to come up and cut the trail about 8 miles, 7 miles in. We went through about 2 miles of those trees still down. But the rest of our way is going to be without climbing trees, so we're very happy. We've already done quite a bit of that. It's getting very tired. Celebrations are in effect.
Well done. All right, out of the swamp.
To the shadows. Wielder of the flame, Von Nor, you will not, dark paths will not avail you. Flame Von Nor, you shall not pass! We good?
I guess. All right, it's Saturday at 2:15, and I think we still have 8 of us.
Oh, I can't count anymore.
I left half of my
mind
computer.
goes
7.5.
I think we all survived. Well, that's relative.
4 of us are here right now.
Seems like there's one person missing.
Should be you.
No? Is this everybody? Oh, it was just me. Here, I made it too. Okay.
I'm joking, let's go.
That didn't make much sense, Shaq.
Sorry to spoil your party there.
Just say, what?
Some people skip dinner on Saturday and I didn't want to like impede on them. Why did we go first?
I don't think anybody failed for that. Do you? Very full.
Oh man.
And he's got something for his wife here.
Yep, yep.
How nice.
My poor wife is sick, so maybe this will make her feel better.
Aw, that's good.
What do you guys grab?
So, Peter, what'd you think of that food?
They served us too much for what we've been eating.
We have not been eating that much, for that's for sure.
Our stomachs have collapsed. And now they have to go this big.
Yeah, this kind of forced it.